My
Good.
daughter's actually going to speak for me because I got an email saying I wasn't speaking. She got an email saying she was, so I'm giving my time to my daughter.
Well, you guys both have time, so is that Madison Graham?
What? I got an email saying I was not.
Well, I got you guys both on the list, so you're happy to each of you speak as you wish. Okay.
Good evening. My name is Madison Graham, and I am a student at Patriot High School. I am here tonight to push to remove the mask mandate in our schools. Are you aware that in the U.S., over 4,000 kids a year die in car accidents? That means students are at least 15 times more likely to die in a car accident than from COVID-19. What are you going to do next? Ban us from riding the school bus every day or taking our cars to school every day? Did you know about 1,000 kids a year die of drowning in the U.S.? Should we not be allowed near water without a life vest on? So far, since the start of the pandemic, there have been somewhere between 362 and 600 kids that have died from the virus. However, I cannot find a definitive number on this. That means between 240 and 400 kids per year have died from COVID, which is a tragedy, and I don't want to minimize the death of any child, but I want to be realistic. Deaths do happen for a variety of reasons to kids. Should we force kids to wear these masks when the survival rate is 99.9973%? COVID isn't even in the top 10 causes of death for children in the U.S. It's actually much closer to the amount of deaths from the flu on an average year for children. You have been so focused on making us wear these masks. Has anyone actually read the two major mask studies? The Netherlands and Bangladesh have both done large studies showing no major difference between cloth masks and no masks at all. Yet no one seems to care about the toll masks are taking on our mental health. The American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry and the Children's Hospital Association have both declared a national state of emergency in children's mental health. Suicide rates have increased drastically during the lockdowns in 2020 by 31%, and somehow have continued to rise in 2021 by 50.6%. Don't you think these masks represent an irrational fear you have instilled in us? I've witnessed many of my friends and acquaintances slip into depression, not only through the lockdowns, but also since we've been back in school, where we are constantly told how dangerous life is, even though it's a major exaggeration. Thank you.